Alright, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. So before we actually get started with the videos, you guys can see in the title of the video itself, we're going to be going over how to transition full-time from trading. Obviously with the title of the video, we're going to be talking about how to transition and become a full-time trader. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're still getting some work done around the house. As you guys can see, just finished washing the SVJ. Fuck, I can't talk today. It was after that stupidity that you did, Stanley. I told him to go get soap to wash the cars, and this guy comes outside with a bottle of dishwasher to wash the cars. After that stupidity, my brain has just not been functioning well today. Right. Anyways, we're washing the SVJ. Washing the dirt bikes too. I just got a new dirt bike. Come on. One of my many new dirt bikes. I literally got it yesterday and we rode yesterday. It is a KFX. It's not a KTX. Yeah, it's a KFX 450. It's brand new, literally off the lot yesterday. It's dope as fuck because I'm used to these dirt bikes, which one of my dumbass friends ended up breaking the Kickstarter on these, where you gotta be sitting there pumping that thing for hours just to get it on. And this one's a push to start, which is super dope. So you guys know, I'm officially part of the bike life. But anyways, we're gonna finish washing the bikes, let these dry off. We're gonna move the pista, and we're gonna put the SVJ back in the garage, then put the dirt bikes back in the garage, fix the parking on the cars, and then probably go get some food, and we'll get the rest of the video started. So the point of this video is to help you guys transition to full-time trading, right? And if I were to restart over again, this is how I would do it. So we'll get to that later on, but we're gonna keep moving this stuff around and get done here so that we can actually get started with the video.
That's what I was doing.
Yo, this bitch is in there, bro. It's bullshit because this is stuck in here, but not even 5 minutes ago when we started washing the cars, it popped off and smacked my pista, bro. Now there's this fat ass dent that I'm gonna have to get fixed on the paint. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but now it doesn't want to fucking come off after destroying my quarter panel. Okay. Ridiculous. All right, let me go. Hola.
That's a very nice one.
Huh?
Very couple to drive.
Of course.
Yeah. Not easy.
Well, you had a full conversation with your neighbor.
My neighbor's always,
First time in like 6 months.
Be trying me, bro. Pause. It's cold.
You don't think it'd be cooler to reverse them in?
Nah.
So they're ready to go?
Bro, was this shit hooked up in the back?
What?
Was it hooked up in the back?
What'd you say? Pause. He said from the back. What you talking about there, Willis?
I can't say shit. It's all good. Let's keep it moving.
So, who's your friend?
Wait.
Right.
Talking about him?
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yo!
I mean, you did.
sand my floor and everything, right? To install the epoxy on the floor. So a bunch of dust around the garage door. The SVJ literally shakes the entire garage. There's particles from the garage that fall into the car. It's so annoying. And look how long this car is. Like, even with me not having too much clearance in the back, it's still pretty close. Alright, but let me close the garage real quick. Just 1 second. I was with my grandma today picking up the clothing from his house.
Okay.
Right? Because I let him borrow it because, you know, picking up the dirt bikes and shit. Right? And he was trading options, but he's only been trading options for like 6-7 months. Right? And I was telling him how I would take a trade setup on Tesla and then, is the garage closed? No. I was telling him how I would take a trade setup on Tesla using a 5-minute and a 1-minute time frame. Simple break and retest pattern, right? And he actually took the trade and made like $400 on the trade, on the Tesla trade.
Did your grandpa give you anything?
No. It was a Tesla put.
Oh, it was a put?
Yeah, it was a put.
Damn.
Alright everybody, so we're about to pull up to Chipotle to get some food. So really quickly, I wanted to update you guys on the Day Trading Institution. The website is finally now live. You guys can go on the website and find all of the details and all of the features of what the Day Trading Institution is actually gonna include there. And my team and I have been putting so much effort into the Day Trading Institution to try and make it the best possible program there is to help any trader at any skill level. And I've decided to actually put all of my time and energy into this. I literally have barely been trading throughout this holiday period, and since I've been working on the Day Trading Institution, so I can continue to help people such as my student Chow. So my student Chow started with me when he was 15 and has solely only taken my mentorship and watched all of my videos and educational content that I've put out there. And he just recently turned 18 and he was able to turn, again, you guys can see the interview is on my YouTube channel, right? He just recently had made I believe a $30,000 gain in the span of a week on his funded account. And again, I'm so proud of him because I've seen him literally start from knowing absolutely nothing to being where he's at today, where he made 30 grand in a single week. That's someone's yearly salary that an 18-year-old made in a week, which is insane. I'm so happy for him. So all of the information and details are going to be on the actual website of the Day Trading Institution. Again, my goal with this is to help as many people as I possibly can. So I'm going to be pouring a lot of my energy into the Day Trading Institution. I really want to continue to help change people's lives, because every goal that everybody has when they first start day trading is to reach that consistent profitability where they can live the life they want, be able to afford things such as this, and really live out their dreams through trading. And I want to help people get to that level, such as I helped him get to where he's at, right? So all the information is going to be there. Right now the course is not launched. We're only taking in applications, meaning you actually have to apply to be able to even get accepted to actually even buy the course, which launches on December 20th. Now we're only doing this application process because we only want serious traders. We only want people who are really going to engage with the community inside of the Day Trading Institution, and we only want people who are going to help elevate other people's trading. So the course actually launches and the program actually launches on December 20th. So the registration will only be open for a maximum of 7 days, or I'll only be accepting a maximum of 100 clients, whichever one happens first. And then I will be closing the registration. So if the Day Trading Institution is something that you would really want, I highly suggest you guys do apply with the link in the description. Along with that, if you're a previous member of any one of my other courses that I've ever done, you're going to be emailed a special offer just for you guys, and you guys will have already a special allocation there for the course itself. If you guys ever have any questions, just send a DM to the Instagram page I'm going to have in the description, which is also going to be at Day Trading Institution on Instagram. Alright everybody, so I just finished eating, and what I want to talk to you guys now is a little bit more of a serious topic to really help you guys out and move you guys forward and really excel you into your day trading career, and really try and change your guys' mindset on how you should approach becoming a full-time day trader. Now, a lot of people probably don't have a lot of capital to their name to be able to make a substantial amount of money from day trading, and this is why I've actually decided to become a partner in FMS, which link will also be in the description, so you guys could go check us out. We do have a lot to offer, and that's simply to help as many people get funded as possible so you guys can actually live out your day trading dreams. So when it actually comes into transitioning to being a full-time day trader, right, you already have to be profitable for at least, I recommend the span of a quarter, right? Because a quarter you can have a pretty solid track record when it comes down to being able to make a substantial return within your trading account. You'll see what your average drawdown is, you'll see what your average profit is, you'll see your risk reward ratio on average. And again, a quarter, it gives us enough data in terms of how much trades or how many trades we're actually able to take, or how many trades we're actually taking, to be able to analyze that data and look to where we can actually improve on our trading methodology, right? So everybody is gonna have a initial starting balance on their account, right? It doesn't matter what size your account is, but let's just say you're trading on a $3,000 account, right? At FMS, you can actually use $2,500 of those $3,000 and get two 200 funded K accounts, potentially merge them. And if you've seen that you've been able to make at least, let's say, 10% a quarter, or so if you've seen that you can actually make 10% a month, which is the equivalent of 30% a quarter on that funded account. So it takes you at least 10% to pass the challenge, 5% to pass the verification, and let's just say on the third month of the quarter you actually make a profit of 10% on your funded account. That's a $40,000 profit. So now that you've already received, let's just say you've made your 10% on your FMS account, now that you've already received your $32,000, right, what I recommend you guys to do is you guys can pay yourselves whatever you guys want, you know, to cover your living costs, whatever the case might be, is right. Let's just say you withdraw $12,000, you leave it in your account, and you have $20,000 left over. I highly recommend you guys reinvest those profits into a live account, and now you have a $20,000 live account and you have a $400,000 funded account. And what I recommend doing from that point on is from the $12,000, because remember, we got paid a total of $32,000 after a profit split. From the $12,000, you may go and look for a different company where you can have multiple funded accounts with multiple different companies, and put everything in a trade copier where your live account is your master account and your funded accounts are actually your copy accounts. So let's just say you're consistently being able to make 5 to 10% every single month, which is a pretty low ball in my experience. You know, really it depends on what part of the year you're trading in. If you're trading in the first 2 quarters, you can make a lot larger percentage return versus in the last 2 quarters, because the last 2 quarters you have the summer period, which summer is super slow, and then you have the holidays, which the holidays is super slow and choppy as well. So really take advantage of the first quarter 1 and the second quarter to make as much money as possible within your trading account. And like I said again, you know, if you make 10% on your $20,000 account, it may not be as much, but if you have a portfolio where you have, let's just say, $600,000, $700,000 under management within funded accounts, then, you know, 10% is $60,000 gain, which is absolutely amazing. That's making that every single month. And again, you know, trading income is going to be income that's very different month to month. It's going to be very situational depending on the month that you're actually trading. You can have a 5% gain, you can have a break-even month, you can even have a 5% loss one month, or you can have a 25% gain. So I'm just kind of really basing this off of like lower numbers, just to give you guys a realistic perspective on how you could do things and how to manage more capital. Now, initially 10% on a $20,000 account isn't a lot. It's $2,000, right? But like I said again, if you make 10% on that account and you have a trade copier where all of your trades are being copied onto a funded account, then 10% on a $400,000 account is $40,000, which again, you collect 80% at FMS, which you'd be paid out $32,000 from your initial 10% gain. And slowly you just start reinvesting more and more into your own live account until you have at least 6 figures in your own live account paid by funded accounts. I don't know about every other company out there, but at FMS you do get your initial fee from the challenges back refunded to you with your first profit split. So theoretically you got all that money for in quotations free just by leveraging your skill set. The same thing that happened with me a while back with FTMO, where I had made a $170,000 equity high, right? The total profit split after losses and everything else was around 100 grand, which is 70% profit split. I ended off the account with about an $150,000 gain within the span of 30 days. And I got my initial feedback from what I invested in that account. And you could do that with multiple different companies and have multiple different funded accounts and really do a low risk approach where you then reinvest all of those profits back into your own live account. And it's as simple as that. And then from there, you just want to slowly start compounding your own live account to reach about a 6-figure mark. Once you're at a 6-figure mark, then the money you make is pretty substantial. Even if you make a 10% gain on a $100,000 account, that again, you could withdraw all of that money at any point in time. You just made a $10,000 gain on your trading account, which you could then, you know, split that however you want to pay for your own expenses. And you slowly start doing that until you really start building wealth to your name. And that's how I would really approach it if I were to have to restart again in my trading career. I would simply just get a bunch of funded accounts, link them all to a trade copier, reinvest those profits that I make from the funded accounts. I'd use only some of it to pay for my lifestyle, probably maybe 40%, 30% to pay for my life, and then I reinvest the rest into a trading account and let that slowly compound in my brokerage account while I'm still trading on those funded accounts. So you're just overall building wealth until you get to a certain point where you no longer need to use funded companies and you have your own capital to your name that you could trade with. That again, you could withdraw all of that profit at any point in time that you desire. So hopefully you guys did benefit off of that little segment, but it's definitely something that I wanted to talk about because that's how I would approach this situation if I was just starting off again. And if you guys ever have any questions, again, you know, you can join the free telegrams. I'm going to be posting a bunch more content there now that the Day Trading Institution is finally now live. I'm going to continue to work on the Day Trading Institution, obviously, because there are still things that needs to be finished before the launch itself, but I'm going to be posting a lot more content on here on YouTube. That's why I took a little bit of a break, and on my free telegram, so everything can be found within the link in the description. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.